Hello and welcome everybody. I'm Rose Smith from AbsoluteSoulSecrets.com and I've got this week's Pick a Card weekly tarot reading. It's very simple. Just pick a number now between 1 and 5 and I'll do you a little psychic interpretation. Let's go to the board now. Okay, here we go. All right, there's the numbers. Have you got your number? I've got mine. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Pick a number. Okay, number 1, gold chains and keys. The keys being given to you to free yourself from a limiting or restrictive situation, okay? I sort of suspect, although in this little vision I'm having it's not clear, but I sort of suspect that it's something that you've done that like self-sabotage, so it's restricted yourself, like made a decision around something which has restricted your options at a later date. Cards going all over the place here, all over the show. Okay, so the card that comes out is the Tower card. It may come to you with quite a shock or quite a uncomfortable feeling, the way that you have restricted yourself, okay? Maybe you went into something, making a decision thinking it was going to free you up a little bit, and it's turned out to be the opposite to what you think, okay? But if you look into your heart of hearts and look into your mind's eye, a part of you already knew. So if you've been listening to your intuition, this crash coming down to earth is actually not a shock. It's something you already suspected might happen because it wasn't working out. And for some of you, I want to say it wasn't working out for the two of you, okay? So that obviously seems like some sort of relationship. It could be romantic or maybe not. The vision doesn't actually indicate that. What type of relationship. It just says that you've built up an idea in your head that has now come crashing down to earth. But the eye in the sky, the third eye, knows all and saw it before it happened, okay? Saw it was going to happen. It's a major arcana card. It will take probably more than just this week to clean up everything that's happened around it. Could be going on for some time. It's a major arcana, so it suggests it's fairly important in your life. Okay, even though, you know, it's not traditionally a positive card, I think ultimately you'll probably be better off if you know the truth. Okay, number 2. Oh, wow, I'm still on number 1, sorry. Now there's bigger chains, because I've just closed my eyes again, you see. There's bigger chains with a padlock. It's the same scenario, it's just that the stakes are bigger. It's just that you felt locked up more strongly around a situation, okay? Same thing, the chains are falling off. Let's see if I can move on to number 2 yet. Okay, close my eyes for number 2. Yay, I've got a different picture here, totally different energy. We're on track. There's a big locomotive here and it's powering along. I won't say full speed, but at a pretty rapid clip, you might say. So you're going places, okay? Sometimes there's a feeling of work around it as well. There could be a lot of energy or it requires some effort. But even saying that, you're going pretty fast for the amount of effort you're putting in. You're getting there, okay? I feel a bit excited, but maybe because I like trains. But the card that comes up, this one under here is really calling me, but I was going to take that initially, so we're going to do both. 8 of Wands, it's all about quick ideas. Oh God, these cards. Quick ideas coming into the landscape of your mind. Grab them because some of them will be fabulous ideas, and that one it was. It's all about your money. Okay, so this is a great time to get your financial situation into order, which is good because then you know not to overspend for Christmas. But all of this green here indicates there might be some growth. At the very least, there's some brilliant ideas that are coming out of your subconscious. So pay attention and write them all down, okay? Now, see, I don't know, they sort of, these cards sort of have a mind of their own today. They're doing their own thing. Okay, so we're going to number 3. Number 3, something about the weather. Here in Queensland, we're expecting a cyclone. Now, not where I live. Queensland's a really big state. I believe it's much bigger than Texas. I might be wrong. I must check that. But it's more up the top of Queensland, where I'm in the south. So there's no danger where I am. However, we probably get rain, I imagine, from it. But on a spiritual level, that suggests that there's a lot of changing circumstances in the background, and there's a lot of changing thoughts. Okay, so there's a lot to process here, because things are changing in your thinking. If you've picked card number 3, it's a great time to be flexible and not to hold on to any ideas that are shown, that to be less than, what they could be. Okay, there's some better situations for you. The card that comes out is the Justice card. It's natural law, L-O-R-E, although this card also helps with human law, L-A-W. You're going to go through a whole lot of evidence. You're going to go through a whole lot of stuff, and you're going to sort it out and categorise it. You're going to cut it back and dissect it, and to get to the core of the matter, you're going to weigh everything up, and you're going to make a decision. And in that decision, you'll be listening to your own intuition, the owl on your shoulder. Okay, my nickname when I was a child was Owl, so this card always is very meaningful to me, but also to all Librans, because of course the scales, we're always balancing things. After you make the decision, then you're going to take action. You're going to stay practical and keep your feet on the ground at the same time. If you do have any legal matters, there may be some sort of offer coming quite soon. It's not just this week, because it's a major arcana. It could be in the weeks coming, or perhaps maybe a month or two. But this card suggests it's some continuing situation that's going on over some amount of time. Okay, so months, I'm thinking. It's major arcana, so it's got a fairly important role in your life to play. Number 4. Close my eyes. What do I see for number 4? Getting the colour aqua, more like this colour up here. Depending on your monitor, there's a little bit of green in it as well, so the growth, but also speaking about the things that you love, the things that are important to you. I get a feeling, I don't know, joy might be too strong a word, but it's along the lines of joy. It's more than contentment. It's not just contentment. There's sort of happiness or quiet satisfaction about something. A big key. Wow. I got my eyes open, but I just saw a huge key in front of me. It's really important for you, if you've picked number 4, to focus on the higher vibration, focus on the higher things, the optimism, positivity, and that kind of thing. That's the key, okay? The card that comes up is the Queen of Cups. It's all about your imagination. I was trying to say it's all about your emotions, but it came out as imagination. Both are true. Being in touch with your subconscious, the Queen is like the master or the mistress, if you like, of the subconscious, feeling all of those feelings and using them as fuel in order to get, what she wants to get done, but also, more importantly, to be happy and to, feel that sense of satisfaction, feel that sense of contentment I was talking about before in the vision. The birds up here, look at the big picture view. Again, focus on the positivity. Focus on getting to where you want to go and enjoying the journey rather than just working all the time or just doing, things rote because you have to do them. Important to stay in contact with the subconscious, because that is your fuel keeping you going. Okay, the green and the blue, of course, in the dress, the aqua I was talking about before, and so on. Okay, number 5 is alive. Number 5 is alive. What do I see? in a car, the windscreen wipers going back and forward. It's quite dark. It's like night time, and there's a lot of clouds and even a few thunderstorms around. So it's not actually affecting you in a very negative way other than slowing you down a bit. This card just came out, the Four of Cups. This is some sort of sadness or despondency. Sometimes it can be from the past. It just comes up into your subconscious and you're feeling those feelings again. Usually it's to do with a relationship, a love relationship. Sometimes it can be a friendship where you're thinking of old friends and you haven't heard from them or something like that, and you wonder what went wrong. You know, when you lose touch with people. There's a spiritual connection there, but it's very hard to get it to work properly on the physical level. Spirit is now handing you a gift, okay? So try and open up your heart so you can accept the gift from Spirit so that you can move on. As I was saying, there's a spiritual connection, these white roses. But on the other hand, even though it's spiritual, it's hard to get it into the physical world. So, you know, feel all of those feelings and then let that sadness go. Alrighty, so they're the cards for this week. You can see we've got the Justice card and the Tower card, the two major arcana. More or less a normal week for many people. And even though the other vibe I've been getting, of course, is we're headed into Christmas and it's getting quite frenetic and there's a lot of activity. So try not to overdo things if you possibly can this week. Alrighty, thank you so much everyone for watching. Leave a like and a comment, that would be fabulous. Have a wonderful week, and I'll see you all again soon. Thanks and bye for now. Thanks so much for watching. Please visit my website absolutesoulsecrets.com for all things spiritual. Have a lovely day.